Yo,
How you doing?
what's good? What's good?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
I'm doing great. What's going on?
Yeah, all good, all good. Bank holiday here. First bit of
Yeah,
sunshine in London, so it's nice, man. We've had really bad weather these last few weeks. It's still been like winter vibes, but now the sun's popped out, so it's nice. How are
that's what's
you?
up. I'm
How's
good,
things?
man. It's been good. Just working on putting out this album.
Nice.
Hmm.
Um, so I was kind of spinning through your bio and kind of just like I learned a lot of stuff, man. I didn't know that you started out as a selector.
Yeah, yeah, man.
And the
Started out playing records and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
um, the days of Cactus. Those were some
Right.
historical nights, man.
Yeah, man.
What was it like? Tell us, like first-hand experience of those days, because those club days were crazy, like Cactus and Quad Nightclub, and a lot of things
I
went
mean,
down in there as well, right?
yeah, I always loved music, man. So I started out like DJing, Jamaica, America's call it DJing, but we call it
Yeah,
selecting. And
yes.
you know what I mean? I used to always like admire people like Colin Hines on the radio station, Alric and Boyd. These are famous radio personalities from Jamaica.
Mm.
Mixmaster Marvin, and they would do the scratching and all of that stuff with the records. And I was like, yo, I need to learn this.
Mm.
And you know what I mean? I learned it. I could scratch, I could blend records well, do all type of stuff, back spinning, all of that stuff.
Mm.
I used to do all of that stuff, you know what I mean? So I had a friend called Crazy Dean. He works in Cactus nightclub. I was a young kid. He gave me a run one time in the nightclub to spin. I was young, like 15. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's how I started. I started like playing in the community for like birthday parties. Me and my friends, we had this little sound system called Futures Disco with me, my friend Sean, and my other friend Kino. So Sean now is a big photographer in the US now. So we all branched off and did our own stuff. But yeah, I started off as a selector, man. It was good.
And then you moved to the States, and then you picked up production. And what kind of
Yes.
sparked your interest in making beats?
All right. So what happened was now I was doing the selecting thing. So I was like, yo, Bounty Killer is my idol as far as artists and thing. And I used to turn over the records to the version and start to like try to emulate Bounty Killer. And I'm like, yo, I'm going to write my own music too. And
Mm.
Cactus, CM Cactus, they had like a Friday night that young talent can come there and display their talent and stuff. And I wrote a song and I was like, yo, I'm gonna test it out over there. I went over there. At that time, yeah, two comedians that's very popular. The name is IT and Fancy Cat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
IT and Fancy Cat. So they were the hosts of the Friday night thing. So went up there. I didn't even have a name at that time. We're like, yo, fat man, yo, you're going to come up and sing a song. You know what I'm saying? So I went up there, sing my song that I wrote and Bada Bada Rhythm that War 21 made.
Mm.
I mash up the whole place. On the same night, my brother, I get a girl the same night. You know what I mean? Care back on my yard up on the house stop because them telling me a young youth and go out with my thing.
Mm.
So I say, yo, this is how it is.
Mm.
Me an artist from now on. I'm an
I
artist.
like. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So me I say, yo, me an artist from now on. And and then I end up migrating and things. So
Mm.
I went to the US, link up with some people, that was doing rap music.
Mm.
But I was always like, yo, I'm going to make beats. I always wanted to do everything in music. I want to select, make beats, be an artist, all of that stuff.
Mm.
So when we done now, so link up with some people that was doing rap music, and I was like, yo, I want to, they were making beats and stuff. I'm like, yo, I want to learn this.
Mm.
So they start teaching me how to program the MPC, the drum machines and stuff. And, you know, I learned how to do it. And I told my mother, like, yo, this is what I want to do. She took her credit card, she put the MPC on a credit card for me. And I just did a job. I was working, cutting people grass to get my keyboard. I cut every grass in Baltimore.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
And get my keyboard and I start learn and start put things together. And, you know, that's how I start doing production. You know what I'm saying?
I really
Mm-hmm.
admire that about you, man. You're a grafter. You know, you put in the work, and anything that you've, it seems that anything you've touched in the music, you know, you've done that to the best of your ability.
Yes, sir.
I think that's yeah, man, a great trait. And then you link up now with the Sons of King Jammy, and that must have been again a nice, you know, a great inspiration to be around these icons in music, Baby G, Jam 2, and John John, you know.
Yeah, because Baby G was the first person who really discovered me in Baltimore.
Mm.
And I was introduced to him by a friend of mine that passed away. His name is Rodigan. He was an artist as well.
Mhm.
Rest in peace, Rodigan. But he introduced me to Baby G, and Baby G came to my house in my basement. That's where I was with all my setup and my mother basement, and was like, yo, dude, you work tough, yo, you need to be in Jamaica. I was telling Mike, because by then I had an investor now that was, you know what I mean, pushing my stuff. And he was like, yo, telling the investor that, yo, you need to send him to Jamaica, yo.
Mm.
If you send him to Jamaica, I'm boss. So the investor was like, yeah, man, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. And eventually, they sent me to Jamaica, and in the space of like a year or a little bit under a year, busting music.
Wicked.
Mm-hmm.
And they must have shown you, I mean, were they showing you tricks of the trade when it comes to production or, you know, mixing and mastering? Were you getting a
Oh
lot?
yeah, man, Baby G, all right. So Baby G, you
Mm.
know, Baby G and Jam 2, them really show me how to use the Pro Tools thing.
Mhm.
And I learn a lot from them. They show me how to do the templates and all of that stuff. And you know, anytime if me love something and me there are people I do it, I go learn it fast, and I go just add my own stuff to it and make it my thing, you know what I mean? So I learn wholly from Baby G, wholly from Jam 2, even John John, you know what I mean? And I build a lot of rhythms for them that's big out there right now.
Yeah.
Some big giant rhythms in
Do you
dancehall.
do you feel that producers nowadays don't get as much credit as they deserve? Do you feel that because I've seen, you know, people like T Thomas online on his social media.
Tito must say baddest
Yeah.
producer.
And he's saying that, like, you know, you need to give producers the credit. You know, you take the beats, but you're not tagging them maybe on social media, or you're not hailing them up or giving them their, you know, they're just, you know, what they deserve. Is that
Yeah, man, for real, man. Come go through
problem
something similar. Go through something similar to that with a big rhythm on my
Mm.
bill. And I mean, it was a point where, you know what I mean, I wasn't being credited, even getting my what I deserve
Mm.
on the back end of everything. I was like, yo, this can't happen. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think we need to do in the business to change that? There needs to be, you know, more awareness, or what do you think needs to change?
Um, I mean, like this, like structure. We need structure in dancehall and reggae music. You know what I mean, there's no structure there. It's no, so everybody it's just all over the place.
Mm.
Understand? And in America, if somebody build a beat, they're the producer. You know, over here now in Jamaica now, in you build a beat, you give somebody else they're the producer that don't
Mhm.
even build beats. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? They just say you're a musician.
Mhm.
So it's like it don't really highlight you like that, you know what I'm saying? Because they really and truly they're supposed to be the executive producer.
That's right. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're supposed to be the producer.
Mhm.
But they're taking your work that you created, the real musician, and just say you're a musician.
Over the
So
years, you've had some big records, Fallen Soldiers, some big records, some hit records, Fallen Soldiers, Dup, Who for Frighten. Was there a moment in your life where you said to yourself, wow, I've gone beyond the local market and I'm international now, or people really recognizing me? Do you remember, was there a moment somewhere in there in
yeah,
those years?
all the time, even now,
Mm,
like I mean, I don't take nothing for granted.
mm,
Even now, when I look back, like yo, damn, this was like all a dream. I used to sit down under my friend mango tree every night. We used to be like, yo, I'm like, yo, I can't wait till my beat sound like this, making beats with my mouth. And I didn't even know how to make a beat.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I can't wait till yo, I'm a big star, you're singing on the stage. And I didn't even know I didn't even know that was gonna happen. I mean, and now I'm living it. So yo, I just give thanks every day. Like one time I just reflect, I'm like, oh damn, can't believe this is me.
And to this day, your songs get big forwards in the dance all over the world. In England, in London when I play out, Fallen Soldiers, I Love My Life still get big forwards in the dance.
Yeah, man, because yo,
Timeless
it's like
music.
I got on with a classic song. It's not like a popular song.
Mm,
You know, it's like classic, a couple classic mix songs that, you know what I mean, that will just play forever. Like, you know what I mean? It won't stop playing in the dance
that's it.
or internationally.
Now you got a new project coming up with
Yes, sir.
Konshens. Tell us a bit more about that.
All right, well, I have an album coming out, and the release date will be October 22nd. And I have a single coming out June 4th, and it's featuring Konshens. It's called Mover. It's a very like energetic song for the ladies. You know what I mean? A lot of melodies, a lot of English in the chorus. You know what I mean? It's an international song for
What
the
made
ladies.
you, what made you connect with Konshens for that one?
Konshens a great artist. He's very business minded. He will help promote the song as well
Mm,
because he knows what, you know what I mean, it takes to create a hit. You know what I'm saying? And he has discipline, understand? So
mm,
that is one of the things. And, I'm a real conscience from long time too as well. How I come from far. So,
mm.
yeah. So it was a perfect fit for the song.
Nice, man. Looking forward to hearing it and excited for what the future holds.
Yeah.
You've also jumped, you're not scared to think outside the box and work on other genres. You've worked on some Afrobeat tracks, right?
Oh,
Is
yeah,
there
man.
any other genres you'd like to try? I mean, like obviously in UK, drill is very popular here and grime. Is there, would you be tempted to jump on different genres again?
Yeah, right. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I love music, It could
Yeah.
be country and western. I would do that. Yeah, man. Folks, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm ready.
Wicked.
You know what I'm saying? But I got a tough, bad song with gigs. You know it?
Really? Oh yeah, okay.
Everything that his name. Yeah,
Seeing dead,
on
yeah.
his mixtape or
Yeah,
his
yeah,
album.
yeah.
That's my G right there.
Yeah, legend. Well,
Mhm.
thank you, bro. It's been real. It's been great. And we wish
Yeah,
you all the best with the project. Would be
yeah, man. Enough
successful.
respect, my G.
Enough respect.
Manners, and I appreciate the interview.
Yeah, man. Love.